Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Radhe Hari Radha, Radhe Hari Radhe. Jaya Prabhu Pada, Prabhu Pada, Prabhu Pada, Jaya Prabhu Pada. Jai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giradhari जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टप्रसत श्रीमदेसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नमच्छार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्रीद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंडगिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामय की यमुनमय की तुलसी महारानी की शिला प्रभुपाद ट्रांसलेंडल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन प्रोग्राम की श्री श्री राधा रास बिहारी ललिता विशाखा की श्री श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण की श्री श्री गौर निताई की शिला प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की all glories to some devotees, all glories to some devotees, all glories to some devotees, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 18.12. Huh? Seven one one.
Chapter 12.
है भगवदगीता नहीं है कला देखा न्यू अराइवल हरि बोल न्यू अराइवल देखा हाउ अयो मैंने सोचा बेटा होगा इस टाइम राजेश्री जी फादर जैसा ट्राई करते रहेगा 5 बेटियों के बाद अभी बंद हाँ? अरे लाइव है हाँ ठीक है रहने दो उसको एडिट करना कट कर सकते हैं ना हाँ अनिष्टम इष्टम मिश्रम च त्रिविधम कर्मणः फलम भवति अत्यागिनं प्रेत्य न तु सन्यासिनां क्वचित् अनिष्टम इष्टम मिश्रम च त्रिविधम कर्मणः फलम भवति अत्यागिनं प्रेत्य न तु सन्यासिनां क्वचित् अनिष्टम इष्टम मिश्रम च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलम् भवति अत्यागिनां प्रेत्या न तु सन्यासिनां क्वचित्
अनिष्टं निष्टं मिश्रं च विविधं कर्मणा फलं भवत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित्
आप बोलना चाहते हैं? ट्राई, वांट टू ट्राई? Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. For one who is not renounced the threefold fruits of action, desirable, undesirable and mixed, accrue after death. But those who are in the renounced order of life have no such results to suffer or enjoy. A person in Krishna consciousness acting in knowledge of his relationship with Krishna is always liberated. Therefore, he does not have to enjoy or suffer the results of his acts after death. Panchaitani mahabaho karanani nibodha me sankhye krutante proktani siddhaye sarvakarmanam. O mighty armed Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. Now learn of this from me. A question may be raised that since any activity performed must have some reaction, how is it that person in Krishna consciousness does not suffer or enjoy the reactions of work? The Lord is citing Vedanta philosophy to show how this is possible. He says that there are 5 causes for all activities, and for success in all activity, one should consider these 5 causes. Sankhya means the stock of knowledge, and Vedanta is the final stock of knowledge accepted by all leading acharyas. Even Shankara accepts Vedanta Sutra as such. Therefore, such authority should be consulted. The ultimate control is invested in the Supersoul. As it is stated in the Bhagavadgita, Sarvasya Chaham Hridhi Sannivishtaha, he is engaging everyone in certain activities by reminding him of his past actions. And Krishna conscious acts done under his direction from within yield no reaction, either in this life or in the life after death. So this is a very important verse. Listen to it carefully. Adhishtanam tata karta karanam cha prutak vidham vividascha prutak chesta daivam cha ivatra panchamam. The place of action, the performer, the various senses, the many different kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the super soul. These are the 5 factors of action. The word adhishtanam refers to the body. The soul within the body is acting to bring about the results of activity and is therefore known as karta, the doer. That the soul is the knower. The soul is the knower and the doer is stated in the Shruti. Eshahi drashta shrashta. It is also confirmed in the Vedanta Sutra by the verses Jnato eva and Karta Sastrarthavat. The instruments of action are the senses, and by the senses the soul acts in various ways. For each and every action there is a different endeavor, but all one's activities depend on the will of the Super Soul, who is seated within the heart as a friend. The Supreme Lord is the super cause. Under these circumstances, he who is acting in Krishna consciousness under the direction of the Super Soul, situated within the heart, is naturally not bound by any activity. Those in complete Krishna consciousness are not ultimately responsible for their actions. Everything is dependent on the Supreme Will, the Super Soul, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Om Ajnanatimrindasya. Take out page number 1. Wait, everybody take it out. Om Ajnanatimrindasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadamkita Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Rupa Kadamaya Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sarajatam Sadhana Runakanitam Tam Sajivam Sadhaitam Savadutam Vaidyanasaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sadhana Shri Krishna Kantamashta He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Last week I was explaining 18th chapter means Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Right? Anybody remembers? Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Moksha. Sannyasam for moksha. Right? So what is sannyasam? Anybody remembers? Huh? What is sannyas? Kamyanam karmanam nyasam sannyasam kavayo viduhu sarvakarma phalatyagam prahustyagam vichakshana. Right? What is sannyas? Sannyas means don't think that wearing saffron and carrying a danda, right? Because Krishna knew in the future in Kali Yuga people will misuse sannyas ashram, right? So that is why Krishna basically advised Arjuna remain in grihastha ashram but be a sannyasi, right? Because there is so much cheating goes on, right? Prabhupada said in Kali Yuga sannyasis are very expert in kidnapping women. You know, because give him a chair. Prithu Maharaj, all of you know, what is the qualification to become Indra? You know? 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas. Right? And of all the sacrifices, these two sacrifices, Rajasuya sacrifice and Ashwamedha sacrifice, very difficult to perform. Other sacrifices, like in the temple, we perform sacrifices. We don't need any, there is no threat from outside forces. You just purchase the ingredients. If you have money, purchase the ingredients and sit down and perform the sacrifice. For this, outside forces are involved. Right? You release the horse, and then that horse, there is a horse carries the notice. This horse belongs to so and so the king. ऐसा मतलब कोई माई के लाल है तो हिंदी में गाली देते हैं ना आप लोग कोई माई के लाल कोई है तो कैच दिस राइट लॉर्ड रामचंद्र कोई माई के लाल है Lavakusha was said, we are there. So Lavakusha only arrested the horse, like that. And then there is a fight takes place. Fight takes place. And then it is very expensive. Then you have to give Bhuri Dakshina. So many Brahmanas they come. You have to give gold coins, 1000 gold coins. ऐसा 500 रुपये 1100 में नहीं होगा राइट अब बिहार और बंगाल जाएगा 11 रुपये देगा वो लोग बहुत भक्ति है उन लोग में इतना बंगाल में इतना भक्ति है पैर छू लेंगे ये बट लेकिन 11 रुपये देंगे कृष्णदास प्रभु लेके गए ना हमको उनका गांव में लेके गया ही took us into his village near Mayapur, so called for the feast, and then I gave lecture and all. So they all come and touch the feet and give 11 rupees, 51 rupees. And then one brahmachari came. I am from Jew, no? One brahmachari came, some near local temple. So much cash, 11, 51. 101 like that, so much. I took all the cash and gave it to him. ऐसा आप ले लो, आपको नहीं चाहिए प्रभु जी? ऐसे नहीं हम तो चिल्लर नहीं लेते वो इतना खुश हो गया ऐसा नहीं होता है अश्वमेध यज्ञ नहीं कर सकते ऐसा you have to give gold coins, hundreds and thousands, right? Like that. So there is one verse from anyway Ashwamedha Yajna, all these like that. So don't think that sannyas means this and yajna means that, right? So this Maharaj Prithu, he wanted to perform 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas. 99 Ashwamedha Yajnas he performed. When he was performing 100th Ashwamedha Yajna, Indra could not tolerate. Indra came in the form of a Kapalika, sannyas. Then he stole the horse. Then his Prithu Maharaj's son, Antardana, he chased. When he caught hold of him, he thought he is a sannyasi. He did not punish him. Atri Muni said, this fellow, he is not sannyasi, he is a bogus sannyasi, he is Indra in disguise. Kill him. Right? And then he left behind the horse and then he ran away. Because Prutumara's son is a gentleman, sadhu. He could not kill Indra. He could not kill a sadhu, because in the form of a sadhu. And again he started performing. And again Indra came in another cheating sannyasi, tantric. And then again he stole the sacrifice. Again, Atri Muni, this is Indra, kill him. like that, so many sannyasi forms, So he eschewed all false sannyasis forms, all false sannyasi forms. Then Brahmaji came and told, why you want to do that? You are actually encouraging Indra to create all these false sannyasis forms, where in future people will assume these false sannyasis and cheat people. That's what is happening in Kali Yuga. All false sannyasis, cheating. So be careful. Just because somebody is carrying danda and wearing saffron, don't trust him. Right? Anyway, this Ashwamedha Yajna, if somebody there is a beautiful verse, somebody who performs 10 Ashwamedha Yajnas is equivalent to offering obeisance to Krishna once. 10 Ashwamedha Yajnas you perform, that is equivalent to offering one obeisance to Krishna. Then Vyasamuni became terrified. He said, what have I done? Kya mera mati mari gayi. Then he corrected it. Said, when somebody performs 10 Ashwamedha Yajnas, there is a chance that he may take birth. But one who offers his obeisance to Krishna even once, he will never enter into a womb of a mother. आप लोग प्रणाम करते हो कि नहीं? आप प्रणाम करते हैं? मंदिर में आते हैं प्रणाम करते हैं आप लोग? पूरा दंडवत, पर जेंट्स के लिए दंडवत प्रणाम करना चाहिए. राइट? आप करते हो कि नहीं विशाल? पूरा फुल दंडवत? आप कभी आकाश? वेरी गुड. सब लोग करना चाहिए. लेडीज आधा साष्टांग दंडवत प्रणाम, but actually we touch only 5 senses. 8 we should touch, right? But we only touch 5 senses. समझ गए? Right? We offer obeisances. Our head touches, our hands touch, and then our feet touch. Right? Then man, buddhi, ahankar also should touch. Right? How? Yeah. With mind, we should think about Krishna. Right? With intelligence, we should recollect the prayers of Krishna and offer Krishna. Then ahankar, how do we say, how do we offer? My dear Krishna, you are very great, I am very small. Yeah. So you should, all these 8 should be engaged with very careful, great care. You should offer obeisance to Krishna. That is enough actually. I'll just come to the temple and offer obeisance to Krishna and tell that, my dear Krishna, you are very great, I am small. No, it's not easy. So many thousands and lakhs of people come. How many people are offering obeisances? Oh, chandelier को देखते हैं, या सेल्फी निकालने में कहाँ अच्छा है, Chandelier darshan. Because of the mercy of Prabhupada, we are offering obeisance. Right? Otherwise, when I was studying engineering, I still remember all my friends, we all went to Narasimha temple, Vara Narasimha temple. So I was so disrespectful. It is said that if you offer obeisances to Krishna with one hand, other hand should be cut. You should never offer obeisance with one hand. Because Draupadi is offering obeisance to Krishna with one hand. Krishna is very worried, अरे दूसरा हाथ काटना पड़ेगा. Then finally she left the sari and with the both hands she offered obeisance. Then Krishna came. Right? So I was offering. Right? Oh. In Andhra we. Huh? In South India, North India also we do like that? Huh? You do like that? Vanakkam, yeah. Vanakkam. Yeah. In South India, we don't have that habit of touching. Anyway, Ashwamedha Yajna. So Indra created that false sannyasis. Brahmaji. Then Brahmaji told Prithu Maharaj, do you want to become Indra? Huh? He said, no. Indra Padavi, waste. Right? Then why you want to know? Let it be, this fellow is creating nuisance. Then he will create more nuisance. It is disturbance for you. I said, okay, Baba. Chhod diya. Anyway, so Krishna remembered that, incident. That is why he said, when in 5th chapter Bhagavadgita, when Arjuna asked, which is better, karma sannyas, karma yoga? What did he reply? Karma, sannyasam karmanam Krishna, punar yogam cha samshati. Right? So Arjuna asked, which is better? Please tell me without any doubt, please clear my doubt. Karma sannyas is better, yeah? Karma yoga is the better. Sannyasa karma yogascha. So Krishna said, Yashreyo, Ubayor, means both are good. Both are good. But karma yoga is better. Why? But Prabhupada wrote in the purport, in the lecture. Nihishriya karaubo, tayostu karma sannyasa, karma yoga visishyate. Krishna replied. Then Prabhupada writes, because in Kali Yuga, people assume the form of sannyas, to beg and to fill the stomach. So that is why, Krishna did not recommend karma sannyas. Krishna recommended karma yoga. Right? Karma yoga. So Prabhupada, another Acharya says, sannyasis means sleeping on the branch of a tree. Grihastha means sleeping on the floor. Right? You are understanding? You are sleeping on the branch of a tree, and in the dream, you got something, and then you roll. Right? Haddi toot jayega. So, in the sannyasa, if you do a small mistake, you will fall down. But grihastha, where you can fall? Right? Where he can fall? He can only go up. अभी और किधर गिरेगा? Right? One day somebody was asking why, devotees after practicing so many years they fall down. Then I said, I will never fall down. I said, why? Huh? Sleeping, maybe. A snake, where it will fall? Like that. Please remember, sannyas means kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Right? What are the 3 types of karmas?
3 types of karmas.
Nitya karma. And then kamya karma. Right? Kamya karma, nitya karma, naimittik karma. Nitya karma means, waking up early in the morning, taking cold water bath, offering oblations to Pitrus, after doing Surya Namaskar, doing Gayatri, doing Devata Archana, all this is Nitya karma. Naimittik karma means sometimes, you need something, you perform Chaturmasi Vrata or Purushottam Vrata, Varalakshmi Vrata, right? Shravan, हो गया आपका Monday fasting, Shravan Monday, Shravan, right? कार्तिक श्रावण मास में मंडे को फास्टिंग, राइट? और कार्तिक मास में शुक्रवार. These are all naimittik karma. Kama karma means all this work you are doing every day to get enjoy fruits of your activities. These are karma. So sannyas means what did Krishna say? Kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Giving up this kamya karma is sannyas. Right? Kamya karma. But one should not give up nitya karma and naimittik karma. Right? Nitya karma and naimittik karma, one should never give it up because yajnadana tapa karma pavanani manishna. Yajnadana tapa karma, all these activities, they will purify even a sadhu. Like that. So what is tyagam? Tyagam means sarva karma phala tyagam. One who gives up the fruits of your activities. अभी जन्माष्टमी आ रहा है, कम से कम Prabhupada said 50% you give it up. Right? We are saying at least give up 10%. If you enjoy the fruits of your activities, you are actually preparing a noose around your neck. Then at the time of death, Maya will pull that rope. Because Krishna says, Ishtan Bogan hi Devan Dasyante Yajna Bhavita Tairdatan Apradayibhyo Yo Bhungte Wow, Mataji. Very good. Stena means, thief. Ishtan Bhogani Devan Dasyante Yajna Bhavita Tairdatan Yantrabhyo Yo Bhungte Stena Evasa. Right? Those who do not give the fruits of their activities to me, They are those who enjoy for themselves. Those who do not give it them to me, they are called thief will be huh? Why the fruits they don't belong to you? Huh? Why? Because this body belongs to Krishna, this Atma belongs to Krishna. We are on this body, huh? We are in rent, The original proprietor of this body is Krishna. Krishna gave us on a rent. He gave us this. He is allowing us to stay in this body. Actually, this body belongs to Krishna. So, in this verse, Krishna is saying, Anishtam, Ishtam, Mishram cha. Those who are not renounced, they will get Anishtam. Anishtam means unfavorable. Ishtam, favorable. Then Mishritam, mix. Right? Trivida karmana phala. These three kinds of karma phala one has to enjoy. Right? You cannot complain. Arey, why I am getting so much grief? Why I am suffering so much? Why that person is enjoying so much? Right? We have this comparison, right? Problem, right? Huh? Three C's. What are the three C's, we should avoid? Huh? Comparison, competition, and criticizing. These three C's we should avoid in our life. We should never compare ourselves with others, because everybody comes with their own destiny. Right? Those who give donation in this life, in the next life, they are born with a silver spoon. Right? If you invest in the bank, then only you will get interest, right? Huh? If you have zero credit, then you will get zero interest. Parasar Bhatta says that Brahmaji makes this body, right? Then he has to write Bhagya. Then Lakshmi Devi comes that time, right? So Brahmaji looks at Lakshmi Devi. She has lotus eyes, Kamal Nayani. See, in this world, Sukha or Dukh mostly depends on how much money you have, right? Right? So, at least not Sukha or Dukh, comfort. You need comforts. Brahmaji asks Lakshmi Devi. Don't ask in between. In the end, we will discuss. Lakshmi Devi, Brahmaji looks at Lakshmi Devi. Brahmaji asks, how much? When she raises her eyebrows, then lot of wealth. Huh? She says, Arey, this fellow did not serve any devotees. He never came to the temple. Huh? She downs her eyebrows. Zero. Oh, हर दिन चचगेट विरार, विरार से चचगेट, जाओ, हाँ मिलेगा, हाँ, बहुत कम, राइट. Right? Bhagya. We can change the destiny. It's very difficult to change the destiny. Very difficult. Only the personality of Godhead Krishna can change the destiny. Nobody else can. Prarabdha karma. There is something called prarabdha karma. Aprarabdha karma, kuta bija, aprarabdha karma, prarabdha karma. Right? So other karmas can be vanquished by other, up to Lord Shiva and all, they can actually vanquish other karmas up to prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma can be changed only by Krishna. But not for everybody. Even only those who perform pure devotion service. Such people only Krishna changes prarabdha karma. Otherwise, he will use that karma to purify us. Right? Anishtam, ishtam, mishram cha. But if you are renounced, then you will not enjoy. You don't have to accrue these results. Right? So, we should never think that I am the doer. I am the only cause for results. Right? Many people in Mumbai, Prabhupada said, in Mumbai there is money in the air. You should know how to catch it. Right? There are people, right? I know one friend, he used to come to me when I was in BI. He was a son of a medical shop owner. Right? There are many people, our devotees, they went to Hawaii here and there, and then they were selling, T-shirts and these, many of these, gift items and all on the Hawaii beach, and they became multi-millionaires. Right? And this fellow, he was a son of a very rich medical shop owner. He went to America, and then he lost everything, and he was sleeping on the road. And somehow or other, he brought him. He became poverty-stricken after going to America. Usually in America, you can become rich easily. But some people, they became pauper and come back. Whatever they got, they lost. And nowadays, now of course it's become very difficult. Bhima Prabhu says, big American dream is over. Very difficult to get jobs. Right? One of our devotees' son, he went to London. He was not able, he took loan, then he went to London. He studied, he finished his MBA. For last 1.5 years, he is not getting a job. So, his father, I spoke to his father. He is saying, every month, Prabhuji, I am paying EMI 32,000 rupees from my salary. My son is not getting a job. I don't know what to do. I think they'll take loan up to 25-30 lakh rupees, right? Even up to 50 lakhs they take loan. So, there is no guarantee. Right? There is no guarantee. Because anyway, we should not think that I am the doer. I will study very hard, I will get a job, I will work very hard, then I will earn lot of money, like that. But it doesn't happen to, same class, same teacher teaches the same subject matter, but different 25 students are there. 25 students, they have different destinies. Why? They learned the same thing, right? Why? Huh? Right? Everybody cannot understand the same subject matter. No? Because in order to understand the subject matter, you have to concentrate. Your mind should concentrate. For that mind concentration, you should utilize your time properly. Time management, time. So then it is very difficult if you waste your time. Instead of studying, if you are watching movies, roaming around in the clubs, dancing, then even though you are listening same subject matter, same lectures, but while hearing, your mind is distracted because you have spent your time in somewhere in something else, right? So that is why adhishtanam tata karta karanam cha prutak vida vividascha prutak shrestha daivam evatra panchamam. What are the 5 factors that are required for the success in our endeavors? What are they? Huh? Take out the verse. 18.14. The first is the place of action, the body. And the performer, karta. We are the performers. Then the various senses. And many different kinds of endeavors. And then ultimately, Super Soul, Bhagavan. Super Soul, Bhagavan. He is the one who gives result to all of us. We can make an effort, we can use our senses, right? Our body is used, and then we decide to work, then the senses are utilized, then we make different endeavors, right? It is very, very difficult to earn money in this world, right? Very few people, they can earn money easily and become rich and all. Otherwise, other people, mostly they are, even in America also, mostly they are struggling. Most of the people, they are struggling, week to week basis, they have to earn. And then they have, pink slip. On Friday, they get pink slip. You know what is pink slip? Right? Because Saturday, Sunday, they are holidays. Friday evening, the boss calls and gives the pink slip. That means from Monday onwards, you don't come. Then they are worried because they have to pay the mortgages, EMI, because everything on loan in America. But in India, at least sometimes, I don't know, now it is coming. But otherwise, when we purchase TV, scooter and all that, we paid only mostly for house loan they have. Otherwise, most of the items they purchase. Of course, now for everything. So in India, it's not like in India, you go to court and drag the case for many years. If you don't pay the EMI, if you don't pay the rent, they will come and throw you out. You have no rights. So they are worried. People are worried. So that is why people are making so many different endeavors, right? Somebody is selling chai, somebody is selling pakodas, right? So different endeavors they make, right? So some people nowadays, they make, reels, YouTube ka, and they make stunts, and they lose their jobs, or they lose their bodies, So because papi pet ka sawal hai bolte hai, right? They have to make all these things. Different endeavors are there. So some people, YouTube people, they are successful, right? हमारा वीडियो देखते हैं 10-15 लोग, 100 लोग देख लिया तो बड़ी बात है, right? Suppose if I want to be YouTuber and earn money, मेरे को कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, right? Some people, they get millions of views and they get paid. Some people, they earn 1 crore rupees like that, right? So who gives result to these endeavors? So it is not enough we make endeavors, right? Krishna also has to bless, right? So this is a great science. So in a Western world, in the modern world, everybody is thinking, I am responsible. So they take all the credit. Right? They take all the credit. But Prabhupada says, devotees, they give all the credit to Krishna because they understand without the mercy of Krishna, I cannot achieve this. Right? When Prabhupada went to Boston, first, he got down at the Boston, the sea port. Then he saw people are so much passionate running here and there. So Prabhupada wrote a poem that, my dear Lord, these people are in mode of passion and ignorance. How they can take up Krishna consciousness? Right? Then Prabhupada prayed to the Lord, you are the, but you brought me here. You brought me here. Why you brought me here? You only know. That means there is some purpose why you brought me here. Right? Nachao Prabhu, nachao. You make me dance, you make me dance. I am like a puppet in your hands. The strings are in your hands. You make me dance. So Prabhupada, Krishna made Prabhupada dance in Tompkins Square Park. Then all the hippies, they came and they became attracted. Right? So in the beginning, Prabhupada was struggling. But after this Tompkins Square affair, people have started gathering. And then nobody could expect such a thing. That such a Hare Krishna movement exploded like anything. Right? How can you imagine an American purchasing Bhagavadgita on the street? Can you imagine a German purchasing Bhagavadgita? Right? Can you imagine a Russian? Russians, they were standing in the queue to purchase Bhagavad-gitas because Russia was a poor country actually. Yeah. No, it was a poor country, Prabhupada, they never progressed economically because of communism. Right? Prabhupada said, when Prabhupada went to interview some Bose company, two people have, Prabhupada saw, he was a manager. Two people have attended the interview. So both are equally qualified. One is a bachelor, another is a householder. So that Bose company manager selected Grahastha, householder. I said, why? Because that fellow is qualified also. Why you didn't take him? Because, because he is a brahmachari, he is a bachelor, he will not care, He will say, get lost, Because he is a grahastha, he has wife and children, he has to, he has to care, so he will work hard. He cannot be careless, he has to be careful. So that is why I have taken him, right? So, so communism has failed because they don't get any promotion whether you work or not, same thing, right? Like that. Anyway, but when Gorbachev released communism and then allowed Krishna consciousness, when they started printing Bhagavad Gita, they don't have enough paper, newsprint, paper to print Bhagavad Gitas. So people used to stand in the queue outside, temples overnight to purchase Bhagavad Gita. So much demand was there. They were unable to print. Right? So how all this happened? Right? Because Krishna is pulling the strings. Right? So in our lives also, we should allow Krishna pull out the strings. Then we also will be successful. Whatever, even if you are not materially successful like Prabhupada, both Prabhupada is successful, both materially and spiritually. Right? Sometimes some devotees may not be materially successful. Right? He didn't have anything to show. Right? But at the end of the life, Krishna will come and take that person. It doesn't matter. Like that. So this is a very important verse. Don't have that ahankar that I am only responsible for the success. All the, Prabhupada says devotee should give all the credit to Krishna. And then Krishna wants to give credit to his devotees. So there is a competition. Krishna wants to praise his devotee. And the devotee, no, I am not. Right? There is one interesting story. There is this devotee, Peri Alvar. He was right from the childhood, he was such a great devotee. He was serving, he was maintaining the garden, then he was making tulsi garlands, then he was offering to Shiveli Puttur, Vatapatra Sai deity. Right? So he didn't study anything, he didn't have any scholarship, he didn't have anything, he didn't have any money, he was not married, no children, nothing, simply serving the Lord. One day Lord was discussing with Lakshmi Devi, this devotee, he is not having anything, abhi bahut age bar ho gaya, he cannot even get married. So we should do something, at least we'll give him money. Right? We'll give him money. So one day, the king has Madurai, it is Madurai king of Madurai announced, because he became very inquisitive about spiritual knowledge. Then he inquired about so many sadhus and all. Jains are advising him, Buddhists are advising him, impersonalists are advising him. Everybody was advising him. Then he made a declaration that anybody who convinces me that their path is perfect, their religion is perfect, I will give him 1 lakh gold coins. How do we know? Because I am hanging these gold coins in a pillar. Whoever says gives the perfect knowledge, that bag will fall and then he can take it. That is automatic. He had some mystic power. Okay. So many people came and it didn't fall. Then Krishna appeared in the dream of Peri Alvar. Said, Baba, you go and discuss philosophy. You will get that money. Then he said, Lord, people will laugh at me because I don't know ABCD. I am there, na? I am there, na? Go. Then he went. The Lord inspired him to quote very, very wonderful verses from Bhagavatam and Bhagavadgita and Ramayana and all, convinced that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then the bag fell. Then everybody was happy. It's a Peri Alvar, so great, like that. So the king was so pleased with him, he made him sit on the elephant, took him on a procession. And then to see his devotee glorified, Lord Krishna appeared on the Garuda. Right? Lord Krishna appeared on the Garuda. But usually people, very proud that, I am getting darshan of the Lord and all. But Peri Alvar, he said, looked at his lotus feet of the Lord. His lotus feet are so soft, they are like petals of lotus. Then he prayed, my dear Lord, why did he appear? Why did he appear? All these demons, they will attack you. Your lotus feet are so soft. आपको नजर लग जाएगा. Right? नजर लग जाएगा आपको. तो क्यों? अरे इतना सॉफ्ट है, इतना सुंदर है. आप नजर नजर लग जाएगा, नजर नजर सो नजर लगा, नजर नजर। लेडीज लोग क्या करते हैं, मिर्ची, हाँ हाँ, मिर्ची जलाते हैं ना, मिर्ची जला के थू थू करते हैं, हाँ huh? Yeah, like that. So he was, then he composed, I think 10 verses, blessing, right? Blessing the Lord, that mangal ho jaye, tumko mangal ho, yeah? Tumko nazar na lage. That is why even though there are many alvars appeared before him, he is known as Peri Alvar because he is giving blessings to the Lord. Everybody, all the alvars, they are taking the blessing from the Lord, but he is giving blessings to the Lord. Let there be, mangal ho, mangal ho. Like that. That is why in Tamil, these are called Pashuram, Pachuram. One day I will tell you a very interesting story. One day, during the marriage ceremony of Shiva and Parvati, all the sages and all, they have assembled on the Himalaya Parvat. Right? Himalaya Parvat. Because one sage is so great, so great. Right? That is why when devotees are hearing Krishna Katha, taking prasad, while doing japa, while doing arati, one should not stand or sit directly on the jamin, on the floor. One should always sit on a mat. Because Bhudevi cannot take the power of this devotee doing arati and all. That is why one should never stand on bare floor and do arati. Or one should not sit on the ladies also, they should not touch their chest, because the Bhudevi cannot take their power like that. So that is why one should not offer obeisances only of ladies. Anyway, so Himalaya was shrinking. Then their sages, he said, what happened? What happened? Because of the power of all the sages, it is shrinking. But there is one great sage equal to all the great sages. So what is his name? Agastya Muni. If Agastya Muni goes to southern side, it will be balanced. Because he is a very powerful sage, Agastya Muni. Right? He is become spiritual master of Ramchandra, Aditya Hridayam, he taught. Very beautiful, Agastya Muni. Agastya Muni became very upset. Right? He became very upset. That this was suggested because Lord Shiva consulted Vishwakarma. He said, Vishwakarma, what is this happening? He is the architect. Because then Vishwakarma suggested, Agastya Muni should go to South India. Then Agastya Muni became very upset. My favorite is Sita and Parvati and Shiva. I came to attend marriage. How bad you will feel, na? Just like the childhood also, father and mother, everybody goes. Somebody has to be there with my grandmother. And then you leave the child with the grandmother, and everybody goes for marriage. Kitna gali deta hai na? Like that. Agastya Muni became very upset. He said, he cursed Vishwakarma. I forgot the curse. Vishwakarma became very upset. Arey, aapko, if you are there, somebody has to sacrifice, otherwise Himalaya will shrink, marriage only will not take place. Right? Okay. So Agastya, then he cursed Agastya Muni, saying that whatever language that you speak, you speak in South India, it will become Pishacha Bhasha. Pishacha Bhasha, Tamil, And Agastya Muni became very upset. Arey, aisa kaisa? Then he worshipped Lord Narayana. Lord Narayana appeared. Narayana appeared. Said, aisa kaisa? Because Lord, Agastya Muni only brought Tamil Bhasha and Kaveri river from Kailash. Kailash, they speak Tamil Bhasha. you know, and then Kaveri, right? So he brought. So अरे ऐसा कैसा तमिल भाषा को पिशाची भाषा ऐसा? Then he prayed to Lord Narayana. Lord Narayana appeared and then he said, "What do you want?" He said, "ऐसा ऐसा कर्स दिया है, ऐसा कैसा? Don't worry, your भाषा will become Deva भाषा, Divya भाषा, and then whoever says prayers in this भाषा, that place will become Divya Desha." So all these alvars, they prayed in Tamil language the wonderful glories of the Lord in that particular temple, like Tirupati, Srirangam, everywhere, you know. So that is where they all became Divyadesh. Like that. Anyway, I got sidetracked. And then Periyalvar got the 1 lakh gold coins. Right? He is not like the Baniya of this Kali Yuga. He gave all the gold coins to Shiveliputtur Vatapatra Sai Seva. Then he made him a great scholar. All that he wrote some poems and all. He gave it to Vatapatra Sai. Lord became helpless. Arey Baba, we want to help this guy. Have something in life. Simply, making tulsi garland. कुछ तो लेना चाहिए ना. He is so selfless. क्या करे? Then Lord Narayana looked at Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi, and his two consorts, Bhu Devi and Sri Devi. He looked at Bhu Devi. So, okay, Lord. So then she became a daughter of Periyalvar. And then he became father-in-law of Ranganath. So then later on he said Goda Devi, her name is Goda Devi, Andal bolte hain. So Andal wanted to marry Ranganath. Ranganath ordered the king of Madurai that you aisa nahi hai, you bring all the my father-in-law and my would-be wife on a very palanquin, with dhoom-dham, with procession and all, like that. So he gave great honor. He told Periyalvar, from now onwards you are my father-in-law, we are related. हाँ, मैं आपका दामाद हूँ. दामाद बना. So ऐसा, this is the, this is how, this is the result we get by giving up our material desires. Lord will become, Lord will become your damad. Same story happened, no? Anyway, now some other time. That's all. So next Friday we don't have a lecture. Prabhupada appearance day. Right? All of you take up service, huh? I hope tomorrow we will decide. We should get the stall. Huh? So we are planning to open a stall where we'll make people chant Hare Krishna and do some quiz and all that. Some people who are not morning time you can do. Those who are evening time you can. Kalash Seva is there anyway. Okay. Huh? Yeah, please fill up those, distribute. Those who have not come on Sunday, please fill it up and give the cards to. Those who have not sponsored Janmashtami Kalash, they can sponsor at least Prabhupada Kalash.